every story and every note. In the heart of the city, watch the energy float. An hour of magic, the scenes ablaze. Smokey sings the tunes, we're lost in a haze. Unleash the power, let the music soar. It's Smokey's Feast, come feel the beat. We're rocking hard, can't take a seat. Bangers on blast, the party's alive. On Rock Rage Radio, we thrive and dive. Let's live and dive. From legends to newcomers, the crowd screams loud. They share their journeys, we're lost in the crowd. With the lights shining bright and the bass in your chest. When Smokey's on air, we know we're the best. Join this wild ride, let's make some noise. It's Smokey's Feast, come feel the beat. We're rocking hard, can't take a seat. Bangers on blast, the party's alive. On Rock Rage Radio, we thrive and dive. We're rocking hard, can't take a seat. Bangers on blast, the party's alive. On Rock Rage Radio, we thrive and dive. Oh, it's Smokey's Feast, come feel the beat. We're rocking hard, can't take a seat. Bangers on blast, the party's alive. On Rock Rage Radio, we thrive and dive. And dive.
What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Smokey hanging out inside of Rock Rage Radio, and I am joined with two of the coolest members of a band called Tooth and Dagger. Guys, how's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm all good. Thank you very much. It's a bit chilly here in England, but other than that, all good, all good.
Right. Well, how you doing, Chris?
Yeah, all good. So I'm Chris, drums for Tooth and Dagger.
Shit, was I meant to say who I was? Sorry, Chris. Carry on, mate.
Representing.
Well, go ahead, Dante. Introduce yourself, man.
Yeah, sorry about that. Fucking hell. I'm Dante. I'm the singer for Tooth and Dagger, and I'm also very loud, so I apologize.
Well, I'm very interested on Tooth and Dagger and how you guys became to be, as I am very good friends with one of your guitar players, and he hit me up and was all like, dude, I'm in a new band, you have to check us out. And I was like, all right, yeah, no problem. And I fell in love, man. I fell in love because not only is your message there, but the power of the music is there as well. And it is so freaking cool, man. So let me know the origins of Tooth and Dagger and how you guys became to be.
Chris, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, me and Ian, the one of the guitarists. I think you're on about Dale, the other guitarist.
Yeah, Dale. I love Dale, man.
So it started with me and Ian. Me and Ian were in in another band, which was more like blues rock type thing. We were together for a few years.
Indie wankers, mate, don't you mean? I'm joking.
COVID happened. Band kind of like fell apart a little bit during COVID. Some people could record from home, others couldn't, and we kind of struggled a little bit. And anyway, me and Ian ended up sticking together. We stuck an advert out, and Dante responded to that. I think that was was that pre-COVID? I think because we managed to meet up.
It was.
We were in and out of lockdowns all the time.
You're missing out very important information here, Chris.
Go on.
Very important. But me and Ian first met up and you were meant to come, but you were like, oh, is that today? I had no idea. So me and Ian were just there flapping our dicks around in the fucking room, just in the awkward state of like, what are we doing? And then you just bust through the room. You're like, hello. It was great.
I walked in after playing for this kind of like bluesy rock band. Walk in to like a wall of scream.
Yeah, yeah.
It was intense. Yeah,
I
it was
don't think
great.
you guys. I don't think you guys even knew like what was going on when I messaged you back. But yeah, that was cool. That was. But
The good thing
essentially,
is
yeah. Go.
we're all from kind of like different music style backgrounds type thing, so we all bring lots of different stuff to the band.
I
So
know that.
that was go
Yeah,
on.
you guys are most definitely a band that I've been searching for. Like you guys have that sound that a lot of bands I want to say do pull it off, but you guys for some reason it is just magic, man. Like your song Addis, I don't even know what that song is about. I don't know what the
No one
abbreviation is
does.
about, but we're going to get
Only
into
I
that.
do.
We're going to get
Only
into
I
that.
do it.
But that song literally helped me through one of my hardest times of my life, man.
Oh
And
shit!
I and
Fucking hell.
and it was to the point to where it was like I gave you guys so much respect, man, because not only Dale's in the band, but I've seen the struggle that he has gone through, and then to be in a band with you guys, it is just simply amazing, dude.
Thank you for that, and I'm glad that one of our songs like helped you. That's really cool because for me writing the lyrics and stuff, it was also a trying time. There's no, so basically surrounding that, like it's no like hidden secret that I suffer with the mental health quite badly. As a person, I'm quite an advocate for it now because I've gone through quite a lot of stuff, and I've had the help to be able to go through it, and now obviously I can now put my stories. Shameful plug there for one of our track names, but yeah, I can put my stories through into the lyrics and kind of try and connect with people as much as I possibly can. Anyway, I'm dog shit at writing though. Like I'm dyslexic as fuck, so my lyrics, they can make no sense, but they make sense to me. And obviously, if that made sense to you and it's helped you, then it's hit home. It's where it's meant to go. So yeah, cool.
Yeah, yeah, your guys' music is very powerful, man. I will say Heaven Mode or Haven Mode, all of them are just are they're all bangers, man, including Curtain Call, which is even freaking bad. That track's badass, man. So let's get into Addis. What is Addis? What is this track all about, man? Because it's uh, ATTAS and it's abbreviated. So what does the abbreviation stand for?
I can't say. I literally, so over here, whenever
Does
we
anyone know? I'm not sure
no,
anyone actually.
no, I do, and I have told you guys multiple times, but it goes over your heads
Yeah,
straight
but I'm a
away.
drummer, and it goes
Yeah,
in
I
one
know.
ear out the other. Yeah.
Like the click tracks, mate. No. So what we have is a running thing at the moment with Atas, and it's basically we always ask the audience whenever we play it live. We always ask the audience like if you guess this, you'll get free merch like straight up. And I'm very clear about that. And so far, nobody is really. Someone was very close, very close, and it was like that whole Avengers moment where bloody Captain America was picking up the hammer and Thor was like, "Oh shit!" It was like that. But yeah, we're trying to keep it very quiet until somebody gets it, and that's probably how it's going to stay. But the meaning behind Atas is essentially I wrote that when I felt kind of the carrot and the stick kind of situation, and it's basically letting out all of your pissed offness in a situation and just letting it fly and just saying things very bluntly and just getting straight to the point and then getting out and then yeah. At the end of the music video, when people go watch it, you'll notice that there's a candle flicker, and like in the middle of the video, the candle goes out, and right at the end, the candle comes back, and that was a symbolization of like whatever shit you're going through, be loud about it, be very angry about it, but in a very self cathartic healing way. Just let your shit out, get it out on the plate, and then reimagine yourself, redesign yourself, and come out of it with a smile, basically.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get into Addis right here on Rock Rage Radio. And if you guys may think you may know what the song is all about, hit these boys up on their Facebook page, which is what?
Chris,
T&D band.
yeah, there it is.
Across,
There it
across all
is.
social media at T&D band.
There it is right there. Go ahead, hit them up, and maybe you guys can win some free merch from Tooth and Dagger. Well, here it is, Addis from Tooth and Dagger right here on Rock Rage Radio.
It all started with a fight about the burning of lies. So all they on a shot night. Yeah, so you're not the flights on a night. The love sound fine. See me think you run, go insane. Now you're standing right at the door, like what you waiting for. So what should I think? What should I do? Keep me safe from illuminating. I might have been just wanna play. One, two, this again. Score ourselves for it. Fetters on the world, fetters on the unreal. Is what makes this soul so appealing. Grab a chest to leave me, bruise my heart. Don't belong to you, know to me, but okay with that. Cause you have taught me the facts. So if I could trade, it's such a foolish thing. Your texture says it. You're such a drug to me. You see me if you run insane. Just go, you're standing right by the door, like what you waiting for. So what should I think? What should I do when I know the truth? Like you. One, two, this again. Score ourselves for it. Fetters on the world, fetters on the unreal. Is what makes this soul so appealing. We love to hide. We love to hide. We baby, don't you cry. I've got a story. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. I've got a story. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. I've got a story to make you time when the times of me. It's all gone wrong. I am the monster of my soul and all the stories my father told are keeping me awake. I
That was Stories right here from Tooth and Dagger on Rock Rage Radio, and I got two of the boys from Tooth and Dagger hanging out with me, Dante and Chris from the band. Boys, how you doing?
Yo, all good.
All good. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Really exciting times.
That's exciting, man. We're gonna get into all of that, but what is Stories all about?
Oh, so Stories, right? Christ, Stories was a tough one for me to write, and that also was evident when we were actually instrumental for it. Chris, do you remember the arguments over the middle section of Stories, of like where it was going to go with like the timing and all that kind of stuff? No, you're shaking your head.
It's always that middle section. It's always the breakdown. Yeah.
Yeah. Always. So basically, Stories. My childhood was, putting it very bluntly, fucked up, really fucked up. And my dad used to tell me, quite bluntly and quite harshly about the way the world is. Essentially, he didn't sugarcoat it at all. Which is fine, it helped me develop into the kind of the human being that I am. And I've always known that there was something very different about me. I wasn't able to process certain stuff very well compared to my peers and stuff and my mates. And Stories is essentially, and it's quite a selfish song for me vocally. Stories is about my adult self trying to console my very vulnerable inner child, and say that, everything that you've been through happened for a reason. Here's the thing. And by the way, you ended up being a chaotic motherfucker anyway. Yeah. Again, it's Stories is very much about like venting out from my own personal kind of place.
Right.
I think the band knows that quite a lot as well. We've had stories. Oh, fucking hell, we've had stories about stories. So yeah.
So would you say that you're 100% for mental health and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I'm a massive pusher for it. A lot of the gigs we do over here in the UK, we've done a lot of like festivals and gigs surrounded about like mental health charities, and making sure everyone's getting like the word out, support in place and stuff. And it's very important to me personally. So very much about that.
Right. That's awesome, man, because I think we all suffer from some point of mental health in one way, shape, or form. And it's very cool to run into a band that is 100% behind it. I myself suffer through a bunch of bullshit that I wish upon nobody. Then to find those bands that are 100% all about it, that helps a person, man. That really does, because you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping somebody else that might feel that same feeling right then and there.
Yeah, I find as well that a lot of bands they don't touch upon it as much. They kind of like wade around the whole element of it itself, but they don't take it face value. They don't take it face on. And like obviously with the lyrics that I do, I'm not afraid to say a lot of stuff. To be honest, I'm really not. And I'll put it in there, or I will show my vulnerabilities and go, yeah, this is what's happened. I understand. I'm there with anybody else who has kind of gone through this kind of stuff, and just yeah, try and make peace with the demon, you know.
Right, right.
We're,
So
we're we're really lucky, aren't we, where we are? So, kind of in and around Birmingham in the UK, there's a really, really good community, and there's quite a few promoters and thing. And as Dante said, we play quite a few charity gigs that support that kind of
yeah,
side of things. It's a real good community feel, and everybody's welcome, and it's a good like all inclusive, diverse crowd that we get.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome,
definitely.
man. And I want to talk about your guys' live shows. And I have not seen you because you're all the way out in the UK. But let have you guys ever live streamed or done anything like in sorts of like that?
So, funnily enough, I today it's quite mad, but today are doing a live reel, so it's going to have a lot of our live elements put into kind of a short video, so you can have, if you've never been to one of our shows, you can see the energy that's going on, because when we go for it, we go for it. Like the last gig that we did, Ian ended up jumping off the top of a bar, like slamming down into a mosh pit, and it was quite interesting to see. Yeah,
That's
it was
cool.
good. We always get involved with the crowds as much as possible. We don't like being just stuck on stage. We want to get out there with you, and yeah, that is shown, and it's never standing still. It's never standing still. The amount of trousers I've ripped from slamming my feet down is unbelievable. So yeah, yeah,
We play a bit different live as well, don't we? So we've got a few tracks, like where we've got breakdowns and stuff, where we might mix it up a bit live and kind of leave the crowd in a bit of suspense, and
yeah. No,
Dante acted as the hype man at the front, kind of thing, getting
hell
everybody
yeah,
going. Yeah,
fuck
it's,
yeah.
it's great.
That's awesome, man. We got to get you guys. We got to get you guys out in the out here in the states. We have
Yeah,
to.
definitely,
I'd, I'd
definitely. I would love to tour the States. I'd
I'd
love to.
love to see you guys live, even if it's Florida or whatever, man. I gotta get you
Yeah,
boys out here in the states,
yeah,
dude. You know what I mean?
definitely,
So let's
definitely.
go ahead, get into another track. Haven Mode is the next track that we will be playing, my friends. And what is this track all about?
You mean Heaven Made,
Heaven
or is
Made.
it?
There it is.
Yeah,
Heaven
Heaven Made,
Made.
Heaven Made. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, I'm
I
a
was
rock.
thinking. Hang
I
on.
listen to metal, dude. So I didn't pay attention to reading. I just listen to metal.
No,
So
no, no. I
I
was like, is there a track we've released and I don't know about this?
right.
What is going on? No, no, no. So Heaven Made was, you know what? Actually, thinking back, Heaven Made was kind of our like demo track, wasn't it, Chris? It was like our first thing where we were like, right, what the fuck are we trying to do here? And we made like this kind of anthemy kind of track. And at the time, we were under a program for young musicians or upcoming bands in the area, and it was run by a guy who was a famous singer for quite a famous band over here in the UK, and it was kind of his brainchild. And he would take on these young musicians, and we were in there, and we started writing what would become Heaven Made, and it was just big. It was something we'd never really done before. We wanted that anthemy kind of sound, really blocky but chunky guitars and stuff. And yeah, it was just as kind of the first song where we started putting our feet in the water a little bit. And Luce wrote the lyrics to that track, or the majority of them. Luce is the bassist. She's incredible at the kind of stuff that she listens to and she writes. She gets a lot of like other genre influence into it. And I remember at the time I was like, I can't fucking do it. I can't understand these lyrics. And then one session it clicked. and yeah, it just all came together. And that this like Heaven Made is our kind of the song that brought us together a lot more. The very first seed of Tooth and Dagger, when we were actually called Embers at the time, and it kind of blossomed outwards. And obviously, we're now aiming for the stuff that we've got now, which obviously isn't online yet either. But the new stuff, not that's being played tonight, but the new stuff is the next step, the next level to what has come from that track. So yeah.
Oh, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the new stuff.
The new stuff is going to kick your fucking your arse in, definitely.
Yeah. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Heaven Made from Tooth and Dagger right here on Rock Rage Radio.
Black now, they can see your eyes are red. A waste of money when the devil waiting. And a fame, baby, don't you care? Got a lot in the pot now, don't we? Is it really worth your soul? You want a lot more than that now, don't you? There's a long way down to go. Never made me a deal, but you made me feel like selling my soul when I needed it. Place your bets and running out of time now. Getting heavy and you see the light. Coming in out of risky business. Give a little, set your soul on fire. Is this how you thought it all? Let's give that dice one last throw. Snake eyes and a glass of whiskey. Up in smoke, we go, we go. Heaven made me a deal, but you made me feel like selling my soul when I needed it. And now I'm down in the fire, boy, override. Sold to my devil for one hell of a night. For one hell of a night. For one hell of a Heaven made me a deal, but hell made me feel like selling my soul when I needed it. Now I'm down in the fire, one hell of a ride. Sold to my devil for one hell of a night. And I lost myself, and I'm in the pit. Sold my soul when I The ship is silent, swaying in the wind. Sharks pulling me limb from limb, limb from limb. As captain of my own self. You're not a clue. You're not a man's crow. A penny for your thoughts, though. Down taste that I feel okay. And nothing to prove to. Any hope for us lost in the blue? Don't close the anchor to stop me in my tracks. This ship is haunted. These ghosts keep pulling me back. Where I'm swimming with my sinking feelings. These sinking feelings. It's getting out of control. Paranoia is taking its toll. Can't stand this ship anymore. Faces in the water. It's getting out of control. Paranoia is taking its toll. Can't stand this ship anymore. Faces in the water. And now they blur inside. Can't stop the sinking feelings. The sharks retreat. Down goes the anchor to stop me in my tracks. This ship is haunted. Its ghosts keep pulling me back. Down goes the anchor to stop me in my tracks. This ship is haunted. Its ghosts keep pulling me back. Where I'm swimming with my sinking feeling.
That was Sinking Feelings from Tooth and Dagger right here on Rock Rage Radio. And Dante, I gotta ask, man, what is that song all about? You were talking during the break that it's your favorite song. So what is that song all about, man?
Right. So that song, Sinking Feelings, is pure just fun. It is literally just so I have an obsession with pirates. I don't know why. I don't know how. The whole Pirates of the Caribbean kind of thing really, really, that's a cool thing to me. And I wanted to write a song about it, but also have a little bit of meaning there. When I was writing the track, I'm a massive nerd and I love One Piece, which is an anime. And obviously like on Netflix and all that kind of stuff now. But like I imagine myself on a crew, or being like the captain of a crew, and we kind of had to deal with our like shit as a crew and kind of get rid of the loose ends kind of thing, and let go of like a lot of our probably troubled crap like from before, and then just venture forth as a new unit, as a new thing. And I think the reason, if I remember correctly, was because we'd just got Dale into the band at this point, and it was like the whole thing was complete. So we ended up just like, yeah, new chapter. Like I imagine like us going on from a desert island and stuff, and like crashing and yeah, so it came through with the music, and yeah, I just wrote towards that, I suppose. And Sinking Feelings is just a fun track. It's just fast. It's up like upbeat. It's got like the starting elements of the drum and bass kind of stuff that we started using a lot more of. So really get people moving, and yeah, it's a fun track. It's fucking awesome to play live as well. Everybody just goes batshit. It's great. It's great.
That's awesome, man. I love you guys' stuff, man. I don't know how much more I can keep saying it. I hear the inspiration behind every song, and it just gives me so much more like love for the band, you know. It's truly freaking awesome, man. So anyways, let's talk about the brand new stuff. Let's talk about all the new stuff coming, Tooth and Daggers. What can we expect? What do you guys got in the works? What do we got?
Well, Chris, do you want to go on the aesthetical side of stuff?
We're we're going through quite a lot of stuff at the moment, aren't we? So we got,
Yeah.
we've been writing quite a bit, and it's so hard to hold back and not share some of that. So
Oh
like
yeah.
we're at the stage where we kind of got some stuff ready, but we're going to debut some of that stuff live coming up soon, and we've got a
Yeah.
few weekends where we're basically kind of doing a bit of a mini tour around the UK,
Yeah,
which
with
will be
Away with the
really, really
Seas.
good.
With
Yeah,
Away with the
really,
Seas, yeah.
really looking forward to that. Like I said, all over the UK, which is great. And what we're trying to do is basically, step forward as a band. We've got a new logo that you might have seen.
Yeah.
We've kind of got some new merch coming.
Yeah, the merch looks ace. It looks
Yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, we haven't revealed that yet. I wonder if
Nope.
anyone gets Atas right, they might get an
Yeah.
early.
Oh yeah, that'll be sick actually. That'll be good. If someone gets ATAS correct and what it stands for, they get the new.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you
Yeah,
go. Do you
on
got
top of
any
that-
music videos coming out for Curtain Call? Do you guys have a music video out for Curtain Call?
So for Curtain Call, there's a lyric video,
Okay.
which I did, and I did it with the help of my mate. We drew up a load of stuff, and then we used like multiple different programs to kind of like make it look a lot nicer. And we did the lyric video very thematically to what that song is about, and we gave it like the kind of a Greatest Showman kind of feel to it, but more in a
that's
horror way.
underselling it. Calling it a lyric video is underselling that. You need to go and watch
Well,
that.
yeah, okay, yeah.
It's not a black screen, with
No,
some
no,
lyrics
no, not
kind
at
of
all.
scrolling up, not at all. It's really,
It's-
really theatrical, and it's got
Yeah.
meaning behind it.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's a theme video, then, isn't it? It's a theme video, I suppose. But yeah,
fact,
Curtain Call's
worth-
got that.
Worth watching all the videos. So, like, we were talking about Sinking Feelings earlier, and you talking about the whole pirate theme and stuff.
Yeah,
A lot of bands tend to do videos in warehouses and stuff of them playing. We were actually
We
really
never do.
ambitious with some of our videos.
oh
where
yeah.
there's this huge narrative behind it, loads of extras, and
That's my fault. That is.
storylines behind it. Ambitious, but it's really, really paid off.
Definitely.
That's exciting, man. I really can't wait. I can't wait. I'm a super fan. You can even ask Dale. I'm a super fan. So, it's an
Thank
honor
you.
to have you guys on the show, man. It really is. But I want to know your guys' inspirations and what made you want to become a musician, to write down, to do what you do in this band. What are your inspirations, man? How did you get to this point?
That's a tough one, because I think all of us are so diverse with where we've come from and what we've been a part of and stuff. I know Ian's family, very musical, very, very musical, very different type of music that he said was in his younger life. That's the same with me as well. My family's very musical. My mum and dad were in a big Brumbeat band. That's what they call it over here when it's like from Birmingham area. It's called Brumbeat, or it was back in the 70s, 80s, early 90s. They were in a big Brumbeat band. So I've been around that, and I was raised on grunge, like Alice in Chains, Faith No More, like Pearl Jam, or that kind, like Soundgarden as well. Jesus Christ, I was raised on all of that kind of stuff. And I know, Chris, you were in quite a musical kind of thing as well, weren't you?
I absolutely idolized Red Hot Chili Peppers and Chad Smith as the drummer. Like, such a good kind of really, really good drummer. And I used to love that kind of funk sound. And that was like my inspiration around drumming. He's still going strong. You still kind of see him on Drumeo, and he's still up there doing really good stuff. And then from there, it kind of like evolved, and I kind of started enjoying some.
You found Sleep Token.
Yeah, well, we found Sleep Token.
I was also in a band before she joined. Before she joined us, Luce has obviously been very musical for a very long time. and some of the stuff she does on bass is mad. The tones that Luce obsesses over her tones like big time. Like when we're in the rehearsal room, she's always just fiddling with a pedal as much as possible to get that like crystal clear like bass on. And then Dale obviously has been in loads of stuff as well. But I think inspiration wise for us, I think it's really kind of it's too diverse if anything. I love my drum and bass, like my UK drum and bass and EDM and my dubstep, but I also absolutely adore like the heaviest fucking shit that you can come across, like Slaughter to Prevail, Chelsea Grin, that kind of shit. But then I love my emo kind of stuff as well. 30 Seconds to Mars, my chem, and like pop punk and just rock in general and grunge. So I love all of that. So
I think you can hear that in our sound, can't you? Like we're
yeah,
all,
yeah,
yeah, it's quite a diverse mix of genres, backgrounds, styles of playing, all that kind of. I
yeah.
think yeah, it kind of works well.
Especially with the new stuff. Like with the new stuff, I'm very much vocally. I'm putting forward a lot more R&B kind of cleans to it. Very much. It's really strange. It's got like an incubus vibe to it, but with a bit
Ooh.
more, like I don't know how to explain it. It's like imagine if bloody Justin Timberlake joined Incubus, but with a lower voice. But then we shift, and then we start doing like my screams and my growls. I've been working on them for of quite a while over the past. Well, the summer entirely, and the new stuff you will hear the gutturals really on Curtain Call. When you go and listen to that, you can hear it a bit, but now it's like I'm very happy where my gutturals have landed in general and my screams in general as well.
That's
Like,
awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome, man. Hell yeah. Well, congratulations on evolving your voice, man. As
you have to.
vocalist myself, I know it's very hard to get those guttural screams and
Yeah,
keep them. You got to keep them. That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
hard point right there,
That's
man.
it. That's it. That's it.
So let's talk about Curtain Call because we've dropped the name quite a bit. Curtain Call is your newest release that you guys just released. And what is this song about? I love the cover. The cover, you got these like little children, demonic little children or whatever they are. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So what is this track all about, man?
So Curtain Call is literally about the younger generation. We're obviously not spring chickens anymore. We've been, we're big boys now, big boys and girls. And I see the younger generation, particularly in the UK, how very, what's the word without sounding like a boomer? Like, really? It's everything is just everything about the social media value of things to the younger generation. It almost rips away what makes somebody unique because they're all trying to like follow each other and just do things like because somebody else is influenced to do them. And I think that because how generational things are with influencers in general on like YouTube, so like TikTok, Instagram, all of that kind of stuff. Somebody's saying you got to go and eat that because that's going to do that for you, or you've got to look like that because that's going to give you friends, or you've got to speak like that because that's what makes you cool, or you've got to be into that. And it's like, well, no, fuck you at all. Be individual, be happy, and be beautiful like you are, and set your own trend, set your own shit, make your own kind of journey and don't look back at all. That's why we one of the main hooks is come and join the show, and it's pretty much it's like it's an oxymoron. It's like you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that at all. Do something else. There's a lyric in there which will always resonate with me, and it's hi, my name's Strange, and I'm happy to arrange a very different kind of place where you're not judged by your face. And that to me is exactly what I would say to my children. Like, no, don't go out into in being with people that are just going to judge you straight away on this kind of thing whatsoever. You be you be beautiful like you are, and yeah, be happy of doing so. You know, be individual, and then you'll find your tribe essentially.
I agree, man. I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Curtain call from Tooth and Dagger right here on Rock Rage Radio.
Bittersweet, pass on the street. First time greed, such a cool treat. No credit to your friends, the ones that live inside your head, and just don't pretend to burn that thread. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's not sure what they belong? Come and join the show today. The freaks and the bass have a lot to say. Cha cha cha, now for a curtain call. For those who feel pain, when reminiscing with the system, optimism comes creeping in. Come and join in the show today. The freaks and the bass have a lot to say. Your attention, please, with the enemies of your dollar signs. Wise picture perfect
That was Curtain Call right here on Rock Rage Radio, and you might be thinking to yourself, Smokey, why didn't you play second 2 tracks back to back? Well, we got something for you guys that is, I want to say, a special treat for all my listeners out there. We have an unreleased track from Tooth and Dagger, and you guys are going to be the first ones to listen to it. I've not even listened to it yet. So I am highly, highly excited for this, man. So let's talk about Drift, man. Why did you want to choose this song to be played to show what's going on?
So Drift in general marks the final step for us to where we've now got into with writing. It includes all of the elements of everything that we're going to be pushing forward into all of our new stuff. And it is a very emotive track, very emotive track, from the darkest places inside of me entirely. And all of the things that has made us musicians in general has come into this track and is what has been magnified and then tunneled into all of the new stuff. Chris's drumming on it in particular is completely different to what was happening before in other tracks. You can really hear. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, in a shit way. You're fucking awful now. We're replacing you with a robot. No, like everything, just all of us as musicians, everything that we've learned over the years together, really came together with Drift. A lot of the inspirations that we were talking about earlier really came into Drift, and because of Drift, it is because that is the song itself is why we are now doing all of the new stuff. I believe, anyway. What do you reckon, dude?
But for me, that song is like an anthem.
Yeah.
It's like you said. It's the kind of it's reached like a new sound for us.
Yeah.
We were talking about when the band formed and stuff. You know, I said me and Ian were in a bluesy rock band before. There was Heaven Made, which was the first song, and we've kind of evolved over time, and we've essentially become a metal band, whereas we didn't really start as that.
Yeah.
And yeah, as I say, Drift's a proper anthem for me.
Yeah. Well, when it hits. But so Drift in general, me and Ian, a while ago, we were discussing, you know, in ways that we can identify ourselves a lot more as our sound. And we were like, well, we're English, and one of the big things about England, and I know it sounds really weird, but it's like James Bond. And we were like, right, okay, if that's the case, then let's get that James Bond brass kind of stuff going on. Really make it like heavy, get the chugs and get the down-tuned guitars and stuff and all of the gritty horribleness. And on top of that, have these big booming brass sections happening with strings and everything. And yeah, Drift got it in.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and a lot of our new stuff is also got that included, like a lot of it. I started doing... There's a band over here which are obviously big. They're called Architects. I love Sam from Architects. I love the way he delivers some of his vocals in such a harshness, but also very sweetly. And I've started doing a lot of that in my own kind of way. And you hear that on the chorus of Drift a lot. It's very it's very emotively. I don't know how to explain it. It's just because I believe the words, it's more intense for me, and it comes out when it's there. And also using a lot more of my lower range vocally and stuff. So yeah, it's just Drift was the catalyst for everything that will be and what is being now, with all of the newer stuff that we've got going on in the background. So yeah, it's a cool track. Very cool track.
I'm excited, dude. I cannot wait to hear this bad boy. I'm gonna send you guys a live reaction, dude. I have to. I have to, man. Please. So Anyways, I want to say thank you for joining me, man. I really do appreciate taking time out of your day. I know the time schedule is kind of weird, but I really do appreciate you guys taking time and doing this interview, man.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yeah, great. It's been good fun. Yeah, enjoyed it.
it's cool.
I love the fact that you relate to our songs so much.
Yeah,
This really means a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, I love you guys, man. I'm gonna get a tattoo of Adis. Addis. How about that? That'll be Die Hard right there, bro. Well, anyways, exactly. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna play Drift, and if anyone wants to reach Tooth and Dagger on any social media, where do we go?
At T&D Band. All social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. At T&D Band.
At T&D Band, and you guys can find them right there. So anyways, with that said, we're going to play Drift. I'm going to send these boys a live reaction, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Enjoy yourself a rolled one and a cold one, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.